Welcome, listeners, to a conversation about something truly vital, your heart. It's the engine room of your body, tirelessly pumping life-giving blood through your veins. Every beat, a testament to its power, a rhythm that echoes your very existence. We often take this for granted, this relentless symphony of life playing out within us. But just like any complex machine, our heart needs care, attention, and understanding. Think about it. Your heart doesn't get a day off. It doesn't clock out after 8 hours or take a vacation. It's a 24/7 operation, ensuring oxygen and nutrients reach every cell in your body. It powers your every move, from the simplest breath to the most strenuous activity. Yet, despite its strength, the heart is vulnerable. Just as a conductor guides an orchestra, we need to understand how to keep our heart's rhythm harmonious. In this podcast, we're going to delve into the world of cardiovascular health, a world that's far more fascinating and relevant to your daily life than you might imagine. Here's a sobering fact. Cardiovascular disease, encompassing a range of heart conditions, is the leading cause of death worldwide. It's a silent epidemic, often lurking undetected until it manifests in a life-altering event. But here's the good news. Knowledge is power. By understanding the enemy, we can better equip ourselves to fight back. We'll discuss the most common culprits: coronary artery disease, where plaque builds up in your arteries, restricting blood flow; hypertension, the silent killer that strains your heart with persistent high blood pressure; and stroke, a brain attack that occurs when blood supply is cut off. These conditions may sound daunting, but remember, we're in this together. Our goal is to arm you with the information you need to make informed decisions about your health. We'll explore the risk factors that increase your chances of developing these conditions, some within your control, others not. We'll learn how to recognize the warning signs, those subtle whispers your body sends before a full-blown crisis. This isn't just about disease, it's about wellness. It's about understanding that a healthy heart isn't a destination, it's a journey. And like any worthwhile journey, it requires conscious effort, dedication, and the right guide. That's where we come in. Throughout this podcast, we'll be your companions, providing you with practical tips and evidence-based advice on how to cultivate a heart-healthy lifestyle. We'll discuss the power of nutrition, the importance of regular exercise, and the role of stress management in safeguarding your heart. This isn't about deprivation. It's about making sustainable changes that nourish your body and soul. We'll also be sharing inspiring stories of resilience, hope, and triumph over adversity. Because behind every statistic, every medical term, there's a human story, a story that reminds us why this journey matters. So buckle up, and let's embark on this journey together, a journey towards a healthier, stronger, and more vibrant you. Let's start with a condition that affects millions around the world: coronary artery disease, or CAD. Imagine the coronary arteries, those vital vessels supplying blood to your heart muscle, as pipes. Now picture those pipes gradually narrowing due to the buildup of plaque, a sticky substance made of cholesterol, fat, and other materials. This buildup, a process called atherosclerosis, restricts blood flow to the heart, much like a clogged pipe restricts water flow. Just like that, your heart, starved of oxygen-rich blood, cries out, often in the form of chest pain known as angina. It's like a traffic jam in your arteries, and believe me, you don't want to be stuck in this kind of traffic. CAD is the most common type of heart disease and a leading cause of heart attacks. But here's the encouraging part: it's often preventable. By adopting heart-healthy habits, we can help keep those arteries clear and blood flowing smoothly. Think of it as preventative plumbing for your heart. Section 2: Hypertension, the silent pressure cooker. Next, let's talk about hypertension, a condition that's often called the silent killer. Why silent? Because it often has no symptoms, quietly damaging your heart and blood vessels over time. Imagine your blood vessels as a network of highways. Now picture those highways constantly bombarded with high-pressure traffic. That's hypertension. This relentless pressure puts a strain on your heart, forcing it to work harder than it should. Over time, this constant strain can weaken your heart muscle, increasing your risk of heart attack, stroke, and other serious health problems. The good news is that hypertension is manageable. By monitoring your blood pressure regularly, making lifestyle changes, and taking prescribed medications if needed, you can help lower your blood pressure and protect your heart from this silent threat. Think of it as easing the traffic on your blood vessel highways. Section 3. Stroke, when blood flow takes a detour. Now let's discuss stroke, a serious condition that occurs when blood flow to the brain is interrupted. Imagine your brain, the control center of your body, relying on a constant supply of oxygen-rich blood. A stroke is like a sudden detour in that supply route, depriving your brain cells of vital oxygen and nutrients. This can happen in two main ways. An ischemic stroke occurs when a blood clot blocks an artery supplying blood to the brain, while a hemorrhagic stroke occurs when a blood vessel in the brain ruptures. The effects of a stroke can be devastating, ranging from temporary weakness to permanent disability or even death. Time is of the essence when it comes to stroke. Recognizing the warning signs, such as sudden numbness or weakness, confusion, trouble speaking, or difficulty seeing, and seeking immediate medical attention is crucial. Remember the acronym FAST: face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, time to call emergency services. Section 4. Arrhythmia, the heart's rhythm goes off beat. Finally, let's talk about arrhythmia, a condition that affects the heart's rhythm. Think of your heart as a drummer, keeping a steady beat. Arrhythmia is like the drummer losing the rhythm, beating too fast, too slow, or irregularly. While some arrhythmias are harmless, others can be serious, even life-threatening. Imagine your heart skipping a beat or fluttering in your chest. These sensations, while sometimes harmless, can be signs of an arrhythmia. More serious arrhythmias can cause dizziness, fainting, shortness of breath, or even cardiac arrest. It's like the electrical system of your heart getting its wires crossed. The good news is that treatment options for arrhythmias are available, ranging from lifestyle changes and medications to procedures that help regulate the heart's rhythm. If you experience any unusual heart rhythms, it's essential to consult with your doctor to determine the cause and appropriate treatment. Remember, a healthy heart rhythm is essential for a healthy life. Unraveling the web causes and risk factors. Now that we've introduced some of the major players in the world of cardiovascular disease, let's dive deeper into what causes these conditions to develop. Think of it as detective work. We're looking for clues to understand why some hearts thrive while others struggle. It's rarely just one factor, but a complex interplay of genetics, lifestyle choices, and sometimes just plain bad luck. Some risk factors we can control, others we can't. But even those we can't change don't have to be a life sentence. Knowledge is power, and understanding your risks is the first step towards mitigating them. We often hear about high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and smoking as culprits, and rightly so, these are major contributors to heart disease. But there's more to the story. Diabetes, obesity, physical inactivity, and even stress play significant roles in this complex equation. Lifestyle, the double-edged sword. Let's talk about lifestyle, the double-edged sword that can either harm or heal our hearts. It's empowering to know that we have a significant degree of control over our cardiovascular health through the choices we make every day. Picture this: a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, a vibrant tapestry of nutrients nourishing your heart. Now imagine the opposite: a diet heavy in processed foods, saturated in trans fats, sugar, and salt, a recipe for disaster that clogs arteries and strains your heart. Regular physical activity is another powerful tool in our arsenal. Exercise strengthens the heart muscle, improves blood flow, helps manage weight, and even reduces stress. A holistic approach to heart health. The genetic hand we're dealt. While lifestyle choices play a pivotal role, we can't ignore the genetic hand we're dealt. Some individuals inherit a predisposition to heart disease, making them more susceptible even with a healthy lifestyle. Think of it as inheriting a slightly weaker heart muscle or a tendency for higher cholesterol levels. It doesn't mean heart disease is inevitable, but it does mean we need to be extra vigilant. Knowing your family history is crucial. If heart disease runs in your family, it's essential to discuss this with your doctor. Early screenings, proactive lifestyle modifications, and in some cases, medications can help manage these risks and keep your heart healthy. Section 4. Empowering yourself. knowledge is heart healthy. Understanding the causes and risk factors associated with cardiovascular disease is empowering. It allows us to make informed decisions about our health and take proactive steps towards prevention. It's about recognizing that we're not just passive bystanders in the story of our health. We have agency. We can choose to embrace heart-healthy habits, manage our stress levels, and seek regular medical care. Knowledge is heart healthy. By arming ourselves with information, we can become advocates for our own health and inspire those around us to do the same. Remember, a healthy heart is a journey, not a destination, and it's a journey we can choose to embark on together. Section 1. Recognizing the whispers. Early warning signs. Our bodies have an incredible way of communicating with us, often sending subtle signals when something isn't quite right. Cardiovascular disease is no exception. While some heart conditions strike suddenly, many progress gradually, offering clues along the way. Think of these clues as whispers, easily dismissed or ignored in the hustle and bustle of daily life. But these whispers, if heeded, can be life-saving. Recognizing the early warning signs of cardiovascular disease is crucial for early intervention and better outcomes. It's about tuning into our bodies, paying attention to any unusual symptoms, and seeking medical advice when needed. Remember, early detection is key to effective treatment and a healthier heart. Section 2. Chest pain, the heart's cry for help. Perhaps the most well-known warning sign of heart trouble is chest pain, often described as a tightness, pressure, or squeezing sensation. It's like a vice grip on your chest, a feeling that can spread to your arms, back, neck, jaw, or even your teeth. This pain, known as angina, occurs when the heart muscle isn't getting enough oxygen-rich blood, often due to narrowed or blocked coronary arteries. It's like a traffic jam in your arteries, and just like a traffic jam, it can range from mildly annoying to completely debilitating. While chest pain is a serious symptom that should never be ignored, it's important to remember that not all chest pain is heart-related. Indigestion, muscle strain, and anxiety can also cause chest discomfort. However, it's always better to err on the side of caution and seek medical attention if you experience any unexplained chest pain. Section 3. Shortness of breath, the struggle for air. Another telltale sign of heart trouble is shortness of breath, a feeling of not being able to catch your breath even after minimal exertion. Imagine climbing a flight of stairs that you used to breeze through, only to find yourself gasping for air. This struggle for air can be a sign that your heart isn't pumping efficiently, causing fluid to build up in your lungs. It's like your lungs are drowning in a sea of fluid, making it difficult to get the oxygen your body needs. Shortness of breath can also be a symptom of other conditions like asthma or lung disease. However, if you experience sudden or unexplained shortness of breath, especially if accompanied by chest pain, sweating, or nausea, seek immediate medical attention. Section 4. Subtle clues and silent symptoms. While chest pain and shortness of breath are common and often alarming symptoms of heart trouble, some warning signs are more subtle and easily overlooked. Fatigue, for instance, can be a sign that your heart is working harder than it should to circulate blood throughout your body. It's like your body is running a marathon every day, even if you're not physically exerting yourself. This constant overwork can leave you feeling exhausted, even after a full night's sleep. Other subtle clues include swelling in your legs, ankles, or feet, a racing or irregular heartbeat, dizziness or lightheadedness, and persistent coughing or wheezing. These symptoms can be indicative of various heart conditions and should be discussed with your doctor. Remember, even seemingly minor symptoms can be a sign of a bigger issue. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to your heart health. Section 1. The power of prevention, taking charge of your heart health. We've talked about the daunting nature of cardiovascular disease, but here's the empowering part. It's often preventable. You hold the reins of your heart health. This isn't about drastic overhauls, but about making sustainable changes that add up to a healthier, more vibrant you. Think of it as a lifelong investment, a commitment to nourishing your heart with every beat. Just like tending a garden, we need to weed out unhealthy habits and cultivate those that help our hearts flourish. It starts with understanding your risk factors. Some, like family history, are beyond our control, but many, like diet, exercise, and stress management, are well within our grasp. It's about making conscious choices that prioritize your heart's well-being. Section 2. Fueling the engine. Nutrition for a healthy heart. Imagine your heart as a high-performance engine and your diet as the fuel that keeps it running smoothly. Just like you wouldn't put low-grade fuel in a sports car, you wouldn't want to fuel your heart with processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats. Instead, think vibrant colors, fresh flavors, and whole foods that nourish your body from the inside out. Picture a plate piled high with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. A feast for your heart and your taste buds. This doesn't mean deprivation. It's about making smart swaps and finding enjoyment in nourishing your body. Trade sugary drinks for water infused with fruits and herbs. Swap processed snacks for a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit, and experiment with flavorful, heart-healthy recipes that make healthy eating a delight, not a chore. Section 3. Movement as medicine, the heart-strengthening power of exercise. Exercise isn't just about building muscles or losing weight. It's a powerful medicine for your heart. Think of it as a workout for your cardiovascular system, strengthening your heart muscle, improving blood flow, and boosting overall circulation. Imagine your arteries as a network of highways, and exercise as the traffic flow that keeps them clear and congestion-free. Regular physical activity helps lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol levels, and reduce your risk of heart disease. The best part? It doesn't require hours at the gym. Find activities you enjoy, whether it's brisk walking, dancing, swimming, cycling, or even gardening. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. And remember, every little bit counts. Turn everyday activities into opportunities for movement. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Park farther away from your destination and turn chores into mini workouts. Section 4. The mind-heart connection. Managing stress for cardiovascular wellness. We often think of stress as a mental burden, but its impact on our hearts is undeniable. Imagine chronic stress as a constant weight on your chest, constricting blood vessels, raising blood pressure, and putting your heart under constant strain. It's like your body is stuck in a perpetual fight or flight mode, releasing hormones that, over time, can damage your heart and increase your risk of heart disease. Managing stress is not a luxury. It's essential for a healthy heart. Find healthy coping mechanisms that work for you, whether it's mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, spending time in nature, listening to calming music, or engaging in hobbies you love. Prioritize self-care, nurture your emotional well-being, and remember, a calm mind often translates to a healthier heart. We often talk about the science of heart health, but behind every statistic, every medical term, there's a human story. A story of resilience, determination, and the power of the human spirit. Meet John, a marathon runner whose passion for pushing his limits led him face to face with his own mortality. John was living what he thought was a healthy life. He ran marathons, watched his diet, and rarely touched alcohol. He felt invincible, a testament to his disciplined lifestyle. But one day, during a routine training run, a sudden chest pain stopped him in his tracks. It felt like an elephant was sitting on his chest, stealing his breath away. He was having a heart attack at the age of 42. It turned out that John had a family history of heart disease, a silent risk factor he hadn't fully acknowledged. His story is a stark reminder that even those who seem healthy can be vulnerable. But John's story doesn't end there. From fast food to fresh start, a family's transformation. John's heart attack was a wake-up call, not just for him, but for his entire family. They were a typical American family, accustomed to a fast-paced lifestyle fueled by convenience foods and takeout dinners. John's wife, Sarah, knew something had to change. She realized that their family's health was at stake, not just John's. They embarked on a journey to transform their eating habits, swapping processed foods for fresh fruits, vegetables, and home-cooked meals. They started taking walks together after dinner, turning family time into active time. It wasn't easy at first, but gradually, healthy habits replaced old routines. The kids started choosing fruit over cookies, and family dinners became a celebration of fresh, flavorful food. John's recovery was a catalyst for a healthier, happier family, proving that even small changes can make a world of difference. The power of community heart health heroes among us. John and Sarah's story didn't end with their family's transformation. Inspired by their experience, they became advocates for heart health in their community. They organized a local 5K run-walk event, raising awareness and funds for heart disease research. They shared their story at schools, churches, and community centers, encouraging others to prioritize their heart health. Their journey, once marked by fear and uncertainty, became a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. Their story reminds us that we're not alone in this journey. There are countless heart health heroes among us, individuals who have overcome challenges, transformed their lives, and are now paying it forward by supporting others. The beat goes on. Your heart, your life, your choices. As we reach the end of our journey into the world of heart health, let's pause for a moment and reflect on the incredible organ that beats within us. Your heart, a tireless warrior, faithfully pumping life-giving blood through your veins every second of every day. It's the engine of your existence, the rhythm track of your life. We've explored the complexities of cardiovascular disease, delved into the science behind its causes and risk factors, and learned about the importance of early detection and treatment. But most importantly, we've discovered the power we possess to protect our hearts through conscious, heart-healthy choices. Remember, knowledge is power, and you are now armed with a wealth of information to make informed decisions about your health. It's time to put that knowledge into action, to make heart health a priority in your life, and inspire those around you to do the same. Tune in, listen closely. Your heart has a story to tell. Your heart has a story to tell. A story written with every beat, every surge of blood flow, every breath you take. It's a story of resilience, of strength, of the incredible capacity of the human body to heal and thrive. But it's also a story that requires your attention, your care, your commitment to living a heart-healthy life. Tune in to the whispers of your body. Listen closely to the rhythm of your heart, and don't ignore the signs if something feels amiss. Seek regular medical care, engage in open communication with your healthcare providers, and become an advocate for your own well-being. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. There are countless resources available to support you, from healthcare professionals to online communities to the people in your life who care about your well-being. Join hands with fellow heart health advocates, share your story, and inspire others to embrace a heart-healthy lifestyle. This isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. It's about living each day to the fullest, with energy, vitality, and a heart that beats strong. So go forth, embrace the power you have, and make your heart health a priority. Your heart will thank you for it.